Hey, good peoples. It's Spirituals Tuesday. Let me fix that. All right. Hey. Hey. That's better. Hey, Danny. Oh, you just regular now, huh, Danny? All right. I'm with it. I'm here with it. We dancing. Oh, y'all can't. I don't want y'all to see that. I didn't want y'all to see the computer. Thank you. All right. Boom, 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 boom. We got to wait for the people to come in, Danny. Get ready. We're going to be doing a lot of this next month. Hey, Soundview. All right. I think I'm done. Whew. I'm tired. Still had some more. All right. Hey, y'all. It's Spiritual Tools Tuesday. Hey, Tracy D. 11. How you doing? Welcome back. I saw you on Sunday. Now it is Tuesday. I'm seeing you on today. Please, please, please take this moment while we're waiting on people to come in to get your pen and paper because you're going to need to take notes today. About 5, I was looking at the clock like, it ain't time for Spiritual Tools Tuesday yet. I know that's right. You better be ready. You better be ready. All right, go get some pens and papers. I'm teaching on today. This is a teaching day. Now, if y'all new to Spiritual Tools Tuesday, which we do every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, every once in a while, I'll do a little class thing. I give y'all a little tea. Today, we're going to talk all about this thing that you probably have overlooked in your life. It's called garlic. Hey, Julia Hammondorp. I just switched it all up. Dyslexia jumped right in. Anyway, so get your pens and paper. We are talking garlic. Garlic. I'm sorry, YouTube's. Y'all got a little glare on YouTube. Let me see if I can wipe that off. Nope. You just gonna have a glare. Anyway. Hey, Lisa Love 06. Hey, y'all, tell me how y'all doing. How you been since I saw you on Sunday? Y'all been all right? Have you overcome your enemies like the card said? Well, we had the 5 of wands reversed. Overcoming your enemies. Listen, I'm trying to have different things for different places. So I'm doing the summary of the card of the week on TikTok. So if you want to know about the card of the week, go on to TikTok. It's on there. And like my TikTok page. Now, come on. So Instagram and YouTube is going to be for teaching things and fun things, little memes and stuff. And for Instagram and Facebook is for Friday Fun Day. I'm glad you're good, Lisa Love. I'm doing good too. I can't complain. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Hey, Honeycomb, glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go get your pens and papers, y'all. I got notes and things. We talking. We about to get some information. When is the next Spiritual Tools class? That is a very good question, of which I do not have an answer on today. The safe bet would be Saturday after next. I think that might be the next class. We're doing class number 4, which is the last class of the series, where we get to manifest something with all the things that we've learned from class 1, 2, and 3. So class 4 is the manifestation class. So if you got something you're trying to bring into fruition, you need to take that class. You need to take that class. All right. We do not have a choice today for the card of the day because I only got one deck. The other deck is doing something. The other deck is busy. What? Yes, sometimes they have jobs to do. And that deck right now has a job to do. So we got the big stars today. Big stars. Let's see what our card. Y'all like my new headband? Y'all see the curls? Oh, y'all see the curls? Come on now, y'all see these curls with my new headband. Because even though I have curls, my edges is rough. So I put my little headband on. Anyway, all right. So I guess I just called this Spiritual Tools class in 2 weeks. Not Saturday, but next Saturday. I got to call and make sure. Because see, here's how the Spiritual Tools class this round has gone. We have partnered with the Red Jasper Metaphysical Store in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And I was doing the classes live there and then broadcasting them on Zoom for people who wanted to take it long distance. So we have one more class in that series. I just got to check to see if it's okay, if that's an open date for the Red Jasper. And if it is, then I will do it not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Hey, Piggy Papaya, how you doing, Mama? That is manifesting, the power of manifesting. And you actually, in that last class, you actually are going to do a manifestation altar. Now, every time I have taught that class, the people who have done their manifestation altar have gotten a thing that they manifested. Now, I can't even front. It's a effective process. So if that's something you're interested in, come on through. Come on through. It's $50. $50 for the hour and a half class. All right. I'm pulling a card for the day. All right, let's see what these cards do. Be nice to us. Nah, don't be nice to us. Give us the truth. Sometimes the truth ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Let us see what they got for us. What they got. Ooh, that's a nice one. We got the Queen of Rods, which is also the Queen of Wands. Now, for us ladies, that is a wonderful, wonderful card because it is the card of loving life and enjoying it to the fullest. The thing about the Queen of Wands is she's the life of the party because she's learned how to put everything together and have joy in all aspects of her life. So she's, powerful at work. She's happy with her progress. She's got a good home life. She got a happy family. She's good with herself. She does her self-care. So the Queen of Wands, she at the top of her game because she a queen. She ain't the page. She ain't a knight. She is the queen. She's the top of her game. So if this is the card of the day, that means that we are really, really, really on point. Now, what I find interesting is that our card of the week was the Five of Wands reversed, which means our enemies are leaving us. So if we are now the Queen of Wands, that means that we are standing on top of our kingdom. We have defended our space. So, maybe you've been fighting with some things, or maybe you've been trying to clear the air and clear your circle. And what this is saying is that now you can sit on your throne and be happy and be comfortable. What? Yeah. We love it. We love it. So, and I'm not even here. Usually I'm going to be talking smack because my cards be pulling our neck like this. And today we got a good card that say you're doing good. She ain't even here. That's how they do. They only be here for the bad news. But for the good news, look how happy and bright that card is. Look at that. Got the sunflower on there. A sunflower is always a sign of prosperity and happiness and good fortune and things. So we love that card. What? That's a good start. All right. Okay. So Instagram get to see me all laid up. Like, let me tell y'all some things. Today we are going to do something very practical. We're going to talk about a spiritual tool that you should keep in your house at all times. Garlic. Fresh garlic, crushed garlic, pickled garlic, garlic and olive oil, garlic. It's a reason that they was like, you need garlic for the vampire. You know what? Like, look, y'all better start paying attention to these. Ooh, okay, I want to make sure my cards don't fall. To these science fiction movies, fantasy movies, movies about monsters and things, because they be dropping some science. But, you know, we'd be like, oh, that's fiction. No, it ain't. So what do we know about garlic in terms of the movies? Garlics repel vampires, right? What? That's in real life. Garlic repels vampires. What's a vampire? It's someone who steals your energy. It's someone who means you harm. It's someone who wants to take what you have and leave you with nothing. A vampire. We have them very much so in real life. It ain't just something you see in the movies. Vampires are real. Sometimes you talk to people and they drain all your goddamn energy. You leave, they leave you, and you feel like, I need a nap. That's a vampire. People who smile in your face and want to stab you in the back, that's a vampire. Okay? So garlic repels vampires. Yay. All right. Now, this is actually, some of this information is actually coming from the class that I teach this lesson for. No, lies and deceit. Lies and deceit. This comes from Spiritual Tools Part 2, which is herbs and altars. I got mixed up. Herbs and altars. So we talk all about herbs and things and different ways to use them in our lives because we want to be powerful people. All right, so let's talk about the medicinal properties. I hope y'all got your pens and paper because we about to school you. You see, I'm getting my glasses ready. Y'all saw me getting my glasses ready. I'm about to teach. Let's teach the peoples. All right, garlic, medicinal powerhouse. If you are not one that likes to go to the hospital, if you don't have no health insurance, or you have bad health insurance, if you want to improve your health, you need to incorporate garlic into your life. Okay? It is an antibiotic, which means it will kill infections. It is an antifungal, which means it will kill rashes. It's a blood thinner. It lowers your blood pressure and cholesterol level. It is an antiseptic. It is a fungicidal, which means it's antifungal. It's an expectorant, which means it'll make you cough up the phlegm. It lowers your blood sugar and it stimulates your circulation. Okay? Y'all got that? You need me to repeat something? Let me know. You better tell me, y'all. We got to interact together in this thing. It's interactive. Otherwise, I'll keep rolling. And you be like, wait, I ain't through. Okay. So y'all better speak now, forever hold your peace. All right. I'm sorry, I was just checking on what's these people's name? YouTube. See if they were still there. Where's my slide? Got it. All right, thank you. Thank you, Sound View girl. You understood the assignment. Now, garlic, it can be used to treat infections. Okay. It prevents arteriosclerosis. I can never say those things. It promotes efficient blood circulation and heart health. So let's just pause. If you got any kind of issues that you're dealing with your heart, with your blood flow, with your circulation, garlic is your friend. It's good for colds and sore throats, coughs and congestions. And you know this is winter time. It is the time for the coughing season. It is good as a compress for abscesses. Abscesses are little pockets of infection. Garlic juice can be applied to warts and fungal infections. So if you got the little fungus in between your toesies and things, you can get you some garlic juice. Also, tea tree is good for it as well. Infused oils can be used for earaches, and infused oils can be used for infants with colds. All right, now that's the medicinal powerhouse. I got some other stuff that I want to talk to y'all about with the garlic. Now, this is a good time to get this lesson that sometimes the things that happen on the physical realm also happen on the spiritual realm. So garlic is a cleanser. It clears away infection. It clears away illness. It cleanses it breaks up the mucus and stuff that's stuck in our lives. It does the same thing spiritually. Now, my spirits are saying, you ain't finished with the physical, so they're going to make me go in order. All right, hold on. I'm going to give y'all some recipes or some things to do. Give me a second. All right, that's spiritual. Spiritual. So first we're going to do the physical. Okay, here we go. Oh, a lot of people don't know this. You have to cut garlic in order to activate it. So like if you're taking garlic to help with your blood pressure and stuff, if you're taking it to help you with a cold or something, you can't eat the whole, you can't just swallow the whole bulb. You got to cut it up in little pieces because it's the air and the oxidation and the opening of the juices that's going to make the garlic effective. Otherwise, it's just going to pass right through. You ain't going to get none of the properties. So you got to cut that garlic up. Now, if you cut the garlic up, and you apply it to ringworm, the sores that come from ringworm, or any kind of skin infection, it will help it to heal. You just slap it right there. But bit bop bam, alakazam. The garlic is going to help to fight that infection. I'm sorry, I'm checking on the YouTube because I don't think nobody. Oh, there she go. Is that you, AR, on YouTube coming in talking about, so can you please repeat that? See, I told y'all she was going to come in late, and you missed the card of the day, and it was a good card. You missed it. I called your name. It was the Queen of Wands. I go back over there. So I don't know which part you want me to repeat, Amma. Oh, wait, that might not be Amma. That might be Monica. I forgot who AR is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a whole YouTube moment over here. Tell me who you are. Oh, hey, Palo Santo Queen. My fault. It ain't even Alma. It's Palo Santo Queen. You know, I don't be knowing y'all at all from your names because I'm old. All right. So which part you want me to repeat, Palo Santo Queen? All right, now. My grandmother used to make this concoction with garlic and water. She would just let it sit. I think she added a little lemon to it and honey. Oh, thank you, Grandma. And she would drink a little bit of that, and that was to help her blood pressure and her cholesterol. So you can make little teas and things with the garlic. Hey, Funky Brewster, to help with your blood pressure, to help with your cholesterol, and to stimulate and strengthen your immune system. You know, in the time of COVID, you know, our immune system is the most important thing for us. So keep garlic in your repertoire. Now, I'm going to give you a recipe, a couple of recipes that I do. Ooh. Y'all, hold on right quick. I want to show it to you because I actually could show this to you. I'll be right back. I forgot to go get it. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Look at my slurry. Shut up, TV. Infrastructure is not. Firstbase.io is a simple, safe, and powerful platform to launch a company in the U.S. and access the most vibrant startup ecosystem on the planet. Okay, I'm back. Whew. All right. You shut up, YouTube. All right. This right here, it looks crazy, but it will save your life. It is honey with garlic cloves in it, and I added a little rosemary just for the little razzle dazzle. This is a homemade, like, take care of everything that ails you concoction. Now, what I use it for, a couple of things. Hey, Dan's jukebox. I called you juice box. Anyway, when I get that little tickle in my throat, you know, that little tickle, that means, oh, shoot, I'm about to be sick. As soon as now the thing about using herbs are slow. So you got to move quick. As soon as you feel the ailment, you have to jump on the herbs. Okay, that's first. Now, this is perfect for colds and stuff because the honey coats your throat. So it helps you with that coughing and the tickling in your throat, but it's also an expectorant. Add it with the garlic and the rosemary is going to help to pull up that mucus. It's going to heal any of the infections that may have set up in your chest if you started early. Now, I only have to take a teaspoon of this. Now, it's not as nasty as you would think. It ain't delicious, but it ain't as nasty as you would think. Now, this is very easy to make. I put a whole thing of honey, and then I added some cloves of garlic. Now, this one, I didn't have to cut. I didn't have to cut the garlic for this. I just put the garlic in there. I put the rosemary in there, and then I covered it and set it in a cabinet for like 3 weeks. Now, after that, you can use it as needed. I keep it in the cabinet. You don't have to refrigerate it. And this will save your life. Okay. Now, I can add this to my teas if I'm feeling a little down. This also is a good way to get the garlic in if you're trying to fight the high blood pressure and the cholesterol low. Let me do the disclaimer. I am not a medical professional. None of this is meant to be done in place of going to the doctor. This cannot heal and cure everything. So this is just to help you at home. Okay, this is just some stuff that you can do on your own. Now, I thought about this the other day. Pause. I don't want my glasses. I still drink the tea you gave us before. I fell off, but I'm about to jump back on it. Huh. Which one did I give you? I be forgetting. I give y'all so much stuff. Which one I give you? Share it with us so we can all have it again. All right. So, I know what you finna say because I'm finna give it again. All right. I'm going to give it. So the tea that I think Lisa Love is talking about, I'm getting ready to give it to you now because it's cold season. It's a beautiful thing. It works really quickly. You cut up some garlic. You can add onion. Sometimes people do garlic and onion. Sometimes they just do the garlic. You put cayenne pepper, peppermint tea, or any kind of mint tea. So you got honey, garlic, onion, peppermint tea. You put all of that, you boil the water, and then you put all of that in the boiled water. Now, what you do not do is boil all of that in the water. So you know how you could put all that stuff in the water and turn on the fire and then it boil. You don't want to do that because that will burn the herbs. You want to boil the water first. Put the herbs in there with the honey, with the garlic, with the onions, with the mint. You want to steep it for like 15, 20 minutes. And then you just drink on that. Now, when I'm feeling a little fuzzy, I add some alcohol. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Yes, I do. Usually it's some rum because that's always what I drink. But I think it's supposed to be technically brandy or whiskey. But I'll be like, alcohol is alcohol. So that's me. And all of that, like if you're trying to fight the cold, I think the alcohol just makes you sweat and it makes you go to sleep, take your ass to sleep. And to be truthful, most of cough syrup is alcohol. So y'all just be taking alcohol and laying down, and then you get better in the morning. At least this way, you got some natural things in there that's fighting the infections. Yay, Lisa Love. That's it. That's the tea. Yes, that is my go-to remedy. All right, let me see. Did I get all the medical things out? So that tea and this honey are good for all of those ailments that we talked about. So to help you with your cholesterol, to help you with your blood pressure, to help boost your immune system, for colds and flus, for infections. Oh, that's the other one. So I used to have this wisdom tooth in the back, and it would get like stuff stuck back there, and I could never get it. Then it'd get infected, and I'd be like, my face would be swollen. And so what I figured out is if I take a piece of garlic and I wrap it in a piece of gauze, you know, like the cheesecloth, the kind you can see through. I wrap it in there, I dip it in some olive oil, and I put it back there where the tooth is messed up, wherever the infection is. It will fight that infection, and it will help to pull out whatever it is that is stuck in the back of my tooth. So if you have toothaches because of infection and you need something to carry you through until you can get to the dentist, that's a good remedy to fight that infection. Also, add to that gargling with salt water and gargling with peroxide water. All of that together, like most of the time, I would just do that and I wouldn't have to go to the dentist. Oh, and also a little side note, a water pick will save your whole entire life, especially if you got a bridge. If you got a bridge, you need to have a water pick because the water pick is going to get in those back teeth. Sometimes it's hard to floss back there. And so if you have the water pick, it will force the stuff out in between your teeth and you can get a better angle. I'm doing this like the water pick. The other thing about the water pick is you can mix like peroxide and water and rinse out your mouth and get the infection, some of the infection out and get whatever. Sometimes that'll get the food or whatever is stuck in that tooth. But in between that, if you wrap the garlic, the whole clove of garlic, you can cut little holes in it, but you usually don't have no lies and deceit. I do. I cut it in and I usually cut a slice of the garlic and wrap that in the gauze, dip it in the olive oil and put it in the back of my tooth. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. One time I had an earache. And so they was like, okay, a good home remedy is to get some sweet oil. You warm it up. You put the garlic in there. You let it, wait. You put the garlic in there and then you warm it up. And then you drip that in your ear, right? Hey, sassy lady. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to do that. Shoot, because I didn't have no insurance at the time, I think. And so I couldn't just go to the doctor. So I'm like, what the hell is sweet oil? So I'm looking everywhere. I went to the grocery store. I'm at CVS. I went to Walgreens. Didn't nobody have no sweet oil. They didn't know what it was. I'm all everywhere. I go to this one little old lady at Walgreens. This is like my third Walgreens. I'm like, ma'am, I want to make this concoction with sweet oil and garlic, but where do you all have sweet oil? So she like, yeah, we got sweet oil. I remember seeing that. So we looking all in the medicinal parts. We found a little bitty bottle of sweet oil like this. It was like $14, this much. So I get home and I put it in the thing. I'm like, oh, I wonder what kind of oil this is. I put the garlic in there, dip it in. It's good. I look at the bottle. I'm going to ask y'all if y'all know. Guess what sweet oil is? Go ahead, tell me if you heard of it. Let me know if you know. I'm going to wait for somebody to answer. If somebody say I don't know, or if you know, type it in. Then I'm going to tell y'all the rest of the story. But I want y'all to hear like I did. Y'all got to wait like I did to see what the hell sweet oil is. Whew. All right. Let me make sure. So I told you about the tooth remedy with the garlic. Told you, oh, you know, sometimes kids, little babies get ear infections. That the sweet oil with the garlic is not castor oil. I thought it was castor oil. It is not castor oil. You want to know what it is? We had a guess. Somebody said castor oil. It is olive oil. I left my house. I had a whole big ass bottle of olive oil just to go to Walgreens and get a bottle this big of olive oil and pay $14 for this of olive oil. I was mad as hell. I looked on the back. I was like, what is sweet oil? 100% olive oil. You motherfucker. I was mad. I was so mad. So learn from me. Sweet oil is olive oil. I was so mad, girl. Oh, somebody said it's almond oil. Well, then Walgreens lied to me because they said olive oil. Because I was like, I got olive oil. Or maybe it is almond oil because I had that too. So let me tell you about these oils. You just really want, to me, and I'm going to do a disclaimer. I'm telling you what I do and what has worked for me. I am not the expert, so don't be out here like the expert told me. Mama Lewa is telling you what she has done based on her research. And so what I found with, hey, backwoods, brother. Yep, okay. So what I have learned is depending on what you're doing, the oil doesn't matter. So like if you're doing something and you just need a carrier, like with the garlic in your tooth, you just need something that's really going to carry that over. So yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was olive oil. So you just want something that's going to carry that. So olive oil will work. You got olive oil in your house, use it. Now, what you don't want to use is like vegetable oil. Like you don't want to use like safflower. You know that one that they say is fake. That one. You don't want to use that. You want to use them oils that we know that's an oil, like olive oil. Almond oil is good too. Maybe peanut oil, that might work too. But anyway, so and to me, it just kind of helps to like get it lubricated. That's what it do to me. So told you about the tooth. This one is so like this. You can tell this one my tooth be. It's always the same side for me too. So it's always this tooth back here, right here. I had that bitch taken out, and the one next to it took over. I was like, really? How you gonna do that? You ain't even been in the game. Now you in the game. They tagged you in before they went out. That ain't right. Anyway, so I keep that on hand. I told you about the oil in your ear for ear infections. You can also use that. So what I would do if I were you, I would have an infusion of olive oil and garlic just on hand. And all you have to do is cut up some garlic in the olive oil and let it sit. That's it. That's an infusion. Boop. Now, if you want to, you can kind of warm it up, but you got to be careful because one time when I was first in the game, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to put it on the stove. I'm going to warm it up and infuse it. Like I just figured out that I knew what the hell I was doing when I didn't. So I turned the fire on like I usually do. Boop, boop. You talking about the most burnt up olive oil infusion you ever had in your life? I poured it in the jar. Like, oh, I'm going to use this. It smelled like fire and burning every time. So I just threw it out. So do not do like me and just heat it up on the stove because the oil heats up too fast and then it burns. And so now you got burnt up infusion, which is never good. So actually what you do is this is where a double boiler comes in, right? So old school, double boiler is a pot that fits inside another pot that has a top on it. The bottom pot has water. And you boil the water and you put the oil in the top part and the heat from the bottom slowly heats the oil. So that's what you want, right? That's what you would like. And then you can just let that kind of sit for a little bit. Or you could put the oil in the microwave and warm it up and then put the garlic in there. That just speeds up the infusion. All right. So you can use that oil, infused oil with the garlic for any kind of skin rashes and things like that. I even had a friend that used to use the gauze and the olive oil concoction. You know, you take a little piece of gauze, you wrap it. This also works with cotton. So if you have like a cotton ball, you can unravel a cotton ball and have a thin layer of cotton. You can wrap the garlic in that. I'm just telling you all the things in case you ain't got something at home. You ain't got to run to the store. You got stuff in the house, make it work. Anyway, so you wrap that up wrap the garlic up in that gauze. And what she would do is, I can't even say she, because I did it too back in the day when I used to be yeasty all the time, because I ain't know that food caused yeast and perfumes caused yeast and sweat caused. I ain't know. I was just like, what the hell? Why? So anyway, I'm telling y'all my business because you need to know this. Shit, it's real. Women be walking around yeasty. Anyway, bread causes yeast. That was my thing. I didn't know that I was sensitive to bread. So I was yeasty. Anyway, so I would take the gauze, wrap the garlic in the gauze, tie it, and have a tail. Like I would take a long piece of tape, what is it? Gauze. And I would insert that into my noo and sleep with it overnight. And then you pull it out with the big long tail. Boop, boop. Because garlic deals with infections. It clears your blood. It clears the system. Now, I'm going to do a disclaimer. Look, if you ain't into this natural life, don't try it. But it worked for me. Now, what's funny, I'm telling y'all the business. I would do that And you have to, it's a herb, so you got to kind of do it for a little bit. So I would do it for like a week, but I could taste the garlic. I'd be like, huh, I just tastes like garlic. I don't have no garlic in my mouth. That's amazing. Little sidebar. Anyway, I'll just be telling y'all everything. Okay, so that's the physical part of garlic. Now we're going to talk about the spiritual part of garlic. Boop, boop, boop. Garlic is for protection. This is spiritual work with the garlic. It's for healing. It repels evil. It removes negativity. It attracts love or lust. Who knew? And it repels your enemies, right? The whole garlic and the vampire thing. That's real, right? Now, I was like, I had to do some research on this garlic and love because, you always hear about garlic being like a repellent. It pushes things away. If you're bad, it makes you run and all that. It makes the vampires leave you alone and kills the monsters and all of that. So then I was like, well, how is it love? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep going in and out. Oh, I'm glad you're on your side. Anyway, so here's the idea about garlic and love. Garlic makes everything better. If you cooking with garlic, it always makes the food taste better. Without the garlic, life is bland. So garlic is used to attract the things that make life better, i.e. love, i.e. lust, a little bit of nookie. That's the garlic of life. So garlic adds flavor to your life. So that in that sense, you can use garlic in love spells. What? Who knew? So it is said to be an aphrodisiac when eaten. Hey, boo, how you doing? You just ain't supposed to talk to people after you attract them with the garlic. Hi, I had the garlic, and then they gonna run away. So you gotta eat it and then wait another day for the love to come in. Do that. You're gonna place in your home to guard against evil, right? You're going to use garlic to shield yourself from your enemies. You're going to place it in place where you want to remove negativity. You're going to add it to a sachet. Y'all know what a sachet is? A Shantae sachet. It is a little bag of magic stuff. So if you got your little pouch and you put your stuff in there and you close it off and put it in places. Now, my mama and them, they used to have them in their panty drawers. I said in the panty drawers. And I used to think that it was just like, oh, that make your clothes smell good. No, they would have stuff in there like lavender, like vanilla, like rose. All of those are love herbs. Who knew your grandmama was up in there trying to be fast with it? She was like, I got you, Grandpa. Put these in my panty drawers. Okay, y'all gonna write that down. So that's what a sachet is. It's in essence, wait, what do they call it? A potpourri? The potpourri bag. That's a sachet. And all them herbs that's in the potpourri bag do stuff. What? The whole time you've been doing magic, didn't even know. I make a ritual bath with garlic. Oh, nice. Nona taught me well. Yes. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. I just took one the other day. Was in there smelling like soup. I was like, this nice. We turn over a little bit. Marinade, I had a big spoon and I'm just playing. I didn't have a big spoon in the tub. I'm just being overly visual. Okay. It can be used to protect against spiritual and psychic vampires, like we talked about, people who steal your energy, your time, your resources. It can be a protection against that. Just think about, oh, okay, now I'm getting ahead of myself. It's good for breaking spells and cursed situations. It repels envy and it attracts good luck. I thought me and my girls were the only ones that said panty drawers. Yes, it's in the panty drawer. You know, when I was a kid, that's what it was labeled. You know, when you was learning your words, and well, my mom, she did this. She put masking tape on all my dresser drawers, and to tell me what goes where. So when I had to put the clothes up, I knew where they went. So I had the panty drawer, I had the sock drawer, I had shirt drawer. You know, so that was the panty drawer. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Julie over there sidetracking me. All right, wait, what I do with the notebook? Oh, there it is. Okay. Had to make sure I tell y'all everything I want to tell y'all. Because it's 8:43. We ran out of time. Y'all got questions? Let me know. If I need to repeat something, let me know. I am just checking on the YouTubers. They good. All right. Palo Santo Queen, you still there? You hanging in there? All right. Now, some things you need to keep. Now, I told y'all the other day about stealing the onion skins and the garlic skins from the grocery store. Now, it's not stealing because they gonna throw them away. But if you go to the little onion, the bin where the onions are, and then they got the next to it is the garlic. All that underneath is the skins that have fallen off of the garlic and the onions. So I took one of them plastic bags and filled that shit up. Boop, 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 boop. And I was like, look, if they charge me for it, it's going to be 2 cents because it weighs nothing. And if they don't, so what happened was the lady was like, you want me to ring that up? And I was like, it's just garbage. And she was like, you want me to throw it away? I was like, no, I'll throw it away. And she was like, okay. So you might want to pay for yours because I was skating the line on legalities. Act like you didn't hear that. Anyway, but you want to keep them because you can do cute little things. So first of all, the skins of the garlic, the skins of the onions, not the wet skins that be on the onions, but them little dry, crisply, crunchy, they look like paper. That's what I'm talking about. If you burn those, you can do it protection. Well, let's start with, you can do a cleansing, just like a quick little cleansing ritual where you burn the skin and you just say a quick prayer for cleansing and protection. Boop. Now we said Sunday, whenever you take some away, you got to put some back. So it's cleansing and protection. I'm cleansing myself of all negativity and I'm replacing it with protection against my enemies. You know what I'm saying? You got to take some away, you got to put some back. You can use the onions. Oh wait, I have a cute one that I had. You can add garlic. Nope, back up. You can burn the garlic as an incense with bay leaves, and that removes negativity, blockages, evil, curses, tight situations. You know, like sometimes when you just got bad luck after bad luck after bad luck, get you some bay leaves and that skin from the onions and the garlic and burn that either on the charcoal or just burn it with fire because it's dried, and say your prayer to clear that up. Easy peasy. You can add it to your mop water or make a cleansing water, and you can spray the corners. Now, when things get tight, clean them corners out. So you can spray them, and then you ain't got to do all the like, I got to clear everything out the corner, and just spray it. That's a quick way. Now, other ways you can make a spray, the same. So that whole process of boiling the water and then putting things in there and making them steep, it works for tea, but it also works for you to make little sprays that you use around your house, your car, your job. That's one way. The other way is to just let the stuff sit in the water and infuse into the water, and then use that water as a spray. Now, trust and believe, you're gonna smell like garlic, but for me, that ain't a bad thing because it makes me hungry. So, um, garlic is also for good fortune, protection, strength. So if you're in a trying situation and you need strength, garlic is your go-to. For courage, and again, we got the aphrodisiac. It's also good for immunity because, it strengthens your immune system. So spiritually, it will make you immune to the negativity around you. So for example, if everybody around you is getting fired, then you can do a little ritual with some garlic so that you can be a little bit more protected than the other people. You know what I'm saying? Just you got to start thinking outside the box for spiritual. Because remember, spiritual is symbolic. So you want to up your symbolism game. Okay. Garlic is one of the most powerful protectors against evil, negativity, and misfortune. Okay. So that again, everybody getting fired at your job, get you some garlic. Do you some protection bath. Put the garlic in your office to keep the bullshit down. You got to use the garlic. It is good for banishing. Banishing is like getting rid of stuff. I was trying to think of a fancy way to say it, but it's for getting rid of stuff. Curse breaking, inner strength, and protection. I told y'all about the ringworm and things. Oh, this was a nice one. Now, I kind of adapted this because they wanted you to rap somebody's name. You had to write their name on. I got this from a book. The original thing was from a book that I have. And they were like, write their name on a piece of paper, roll that in the garlic, and then tie it up, and put it in the. And I was like, no, don't do all that. Get the garlic skin, get you a red pen, write their name on the garlic skin, and bury the garlic skin in the ground, very deeply. What that does is that stops them. Now they can't get to you. Ain't that great? You love it. Think of the visual. I'm burying you in the ground. You can't even get to me because you stuck in the ground. Leave me alone. Let me be. And the garlic is going to cleanse that situation up. It's going to repel them from you. It's going to clear up the evil and the negativity that they bring. Oh, that's a beautiful one. I love that. Now, what they were saying is the other one. Oh, this is a good one for Thanksgiving. Because the way they explained it is like, people come into your home and they bring their negativity, and they might not necessarily know that they're bringing the negativity. So you don't want to be smiting folks and, curse everybody that come cursing me. Like, you can't always do that. Sometimes the people actually be people you like and that you want to keep around, like your family members. Like, it's my mother-in-law, it's my sister, or it's my, my cousin from my daddy's side. So you don't want to smite them. You just want to get them up off you and calm their asses down a little bit, right? So the way that they said it, because like I'm all about simplicity, right? And I'm also about the science of what we're doing. Y'all let me know y'all still here, because you ain't been talking. I know you're writing. Somebody type me up. We here. So I saw this in several different sources. So this must be, I think it's a Wiccan thing, because they braid stuff. And so you take wild garlic, which I've never seen, and you take lavender and you braid them into a braid and you hang them in your home. And what that does is it keeps away the negativity, it keeps away the arguments, the envy, the two-faced people. It protects you from them. The nice nasty, oh, look at your house, those people. So it protects you from that. And the lavender brings the peace and the softness into that. So me, I was like, well, I live in New Orleans and I ain't never seen no garlic you could braid. I ain't never seen it. So what I'm going to do? So I was like, I'm going to boil my water. I'm going to put my garlic in there. I'm going to put my lavender in there, and I'm going to make me a spray, and I'm going to spray my corners, and I'm going to spray my doors before the company comes. And then when they leave, I'm going to spray and get my house back in order. Thank you, honeycomb. Y'all here. So there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? If you like the braid thing, you can figure out where you can get some long ass garlic. I ain't never seen it, but maybe you can get some long garlic. Hey, OG Fitness Life, that was for you. That I don't know what that was. It was some form of exercise that indicated I'm lifting weights. I don't know why I did that. It's kind of like when people be like, "Oh, you do African dance? Me too." And then they do this one move right here, and I be want to punch them in the throat, like, "Ugh, that is not African dance." Ugh. So you probably wanted to do that to me, OG Fitness, when I was like, "Hey." Anyway, all right. Let me get back. Okay, so you can make a brew. This is my adaptation of the spell, is to make a brew of garlic and lavender and use it to spray in the corners and doors, especially if the visitors that are coming to your house are false friends or family members who keep up a lot of mess. It keeps away psychic attacks and it keeps away psychic intruders. So those of you having trouble at work because you're surrounded by snakes, get the spray. Spray it up. Spray your little area. Get you a little, like dogs spray their little spot. You better spray your spot with your garlic spot. All right. People are often unaware of their negativity. So, like in spiritual tools class, we talk about ways that you bring in your own negativity. And if you're not dealing with your own stuff, you are the negative person. You are the psychic vampire. So things like grief, anger, abuse, trauma, things that you are not actively trying to heal and process. If you just stuffing that shit down, guess what? You the negative person. Hey, Amir, Sugarista. Did I say that right? I did. Yay. All right. So if they're unaware of their negativity, that's why I was saying sometimes you don't want to just smite people. You don't want to just smash them down. Sometimes you just want to protect your space and keep the balance in your house. So that whole garlic lavender mixture is going to help to do that. And the lavender helps to bring in the peace and the comfort and the love and communication and stuff. But that garlic is like, bitch, but don't come in here with that mess because we cleaning that up. Hey, Traditions with Sunny. You can add to this, like say you got your little bottle of water, your little bottle of spray. You could put in amethyst, black obsidian. You could put in the rose quartz, for love and communication. We want to keep it a little cute. Put the rose quartz in there. You could throw some little honey in there. Things you can add to. I'm just giving you a base. If you understand a little bit about herbs and different spiritual things, you can add to it. It ain't no right or wrong way to do it. Well, it is, but you ain't gonna mess it up too much. It's herbs. Well, I don't want to tell you that because you might be like, well, and then we just all started arguing and fighting because I put cayenne pepper in it and black pepper, and I threw in some bullets and a couple of metal shavings. I'm be like, oh, that you messed it up. Sorry for this man. Anyway, all right, I think I did it all. Garlic and sweet oil, I told you that. Garlic in the gauze, I told you that. Told you about the yeast infections. Told you about the rashes. Told you about the colds. All right, we're all good to go. So, like, if you just wanted to, now, so some of the things that they used to do, it'll make sense to you now. Like, you remember the bulbs of garlic that hang, that people just used to hang them by the door? That is an old school way of repelling enemies and keeping the negative energy in your house down to a minimum. So you can just put that over the top of your door. You can hang it in little decorative places because sometimes you got to make it cute. So you add little flowers and stuff and make it look like a wreath or some shit and put it in a corner. It's doing what it do, right? Things that you can add to it. Rosemary, that's a good one. Fennel, that's a good one. Oregano, that's another good one. Think Italian seasonings. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good little combination. Anyway, y'all got any questions before I go? Palo Santo Queen. The card of the day is the Queen of Wands. Those of you who came in late, we got a good card today. Queen of Wands, which means you are doing a good job of balancing life and pleasure and work. That you are enjoying all aspects of your life. It's a good prosperity card. It's a good card for happiness and joy. She the life of the party. So this is like the week that we get to like really just enjoy ourselves and do the things that make us happy, right? But also like don't be slacking off on your regular stuff because it's balance. It's not party and everything else be damned. It is party and then go to work. Yay! So make sure you do that. All right. I don't see no questions. So with that, I will bid you a good night. I will tell you all to come visit me on Friday for Friday Fun Day. Also, go on to TikTok and like my TikTok page. I need y'all to do that. The card of the day and the card of the week summaries are going to be on TikTok. And I think I'm gonna do little tutorials on YouTube. Oh, also go on to Facebook because like I'm trying to get like a conversation thing going on Facebook where we can share little tips and stuff in the post. And so I did one. Can I have the name of the book? Of course not. I can't give you all my secrets. See how I look? Nope, can't tell you. Can't tell you the book. Can I tell you? Should I tell you one? Okay, I'm gonna give you one book because I have several that I got this information from. Because you got to cross reference. Let me see what I want. Which one I'm gonna let you see? I like this one the best. Okay, this is a Wiccan book. See, asking you shall receive. Come on now, traditions with Sunday. I'm a teacher. That's what I do. This is called The Green Wiccan Herbal. I like this book a lot. It has spells in it, and then it breaks down the herbs and it tells you like what they're good for. This was written by Silja Silja or Sia. I don't know. This is 52 magical herbs plus spells and witchy rituals. So this is a good book to add to your repertoire. Thank you, Traditions with Sunny. That was a good way to end this. Real talk. It's a lot of stuff in here that I'd be like, I ain't finna do all that. Like she'd be like, this is good for this direction, and this is good for this phase of the moon. And I'd be like, yeah, it's good to know all that, but I don't be having time all the time. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't know what phase of the moon is, but I know that I need some protection. So I'm about to do this protection ritual. But it's good to know. You're welcome. It's good to know. She gives you how to work with herbs. So she tells you about pressing herbs, preserving herbs, freezing herbs, growing herbs. This is a really, really good resource. Importance of the moon phases, sorry. And all you to switched over, Palo Santo Queen, you over here. Could you repeat the last seasonings part? Oh, I was saying things to add to your garlic when you're hanging it up. Rosemary. Hey, Jazz Montel Leroux. Ooh, that's a fancy name. I was saying you can add, and if y'all wrote it down, please put it in the comments because I'll be forgetting once I say it. So rosemary, I know that I said that. Thyme is another one. I don't think I said that, but it is a good one to have. Oregano. All the Italian seasonings are good for protection and things to add with the garlic. Peace and light. The other thing that you can do, I like making bowls. Like you could just make a bowl and put herbs in there, dried herbs in there. Potpourri is what it is. And then in that bowl, you can light a tea light candle to activate the energy that is in those herbs. Now, you don't have to. You can just pray on them and be like, okay, I'm going to put you in the corner. And when people walk past, this is another thing that you can do, especially this is a Thanksgiving thing. When people are walking through your door, it's good to have something at the door that is going to take off the negative energy that they bring in from outside. So get you a little bowl of concoction. Make sure you throw some garlic up in there. You put your little leaves and shit and some herbs and stuff and mix it all up. Make it look cute with the little glass beads and stuff. And then throw you off a little white candle in there. Boom! Magical beauty. You got to be functional, but also stealthy. And then people walk past like, oh, I feel so light when I'm in your house. I know you do, because you walk right past that little thing right there that's going to pull up all that mess that you was coming in with that now it's in there. So that's how you do that. Okay. All right now. I hope this was helpful. I'll do this from time to time. Just pick a herb or pick a crystal and tell you different things to do with it. Please, if you think this was good information, share this, share this, get the word out, send it to your friends, tell them to go on and do this stuff so they can be happy with life. All right, go on like my TikTok page and my YouTube page, and I will see y'all next Sunday for Sunday check-in. All right, peace. Bye, YouTube.